All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can damn sure believe it, this is it. This is going to be the last episode of the Chuck Stew Show, and that's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and start it out. This one is going to be called Fuck Camp Lowell. So I'm going to be starting out with an hour-long episode, the last clip show, 3 of 3, the finale, the Chuck Stew Show, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. And you ain't going to get no mo.
Chuck Stew, everybody, what's going on? How's everybody doing? My cat has been meowing his ass off since I got home like 2 hours ago. He's been going crazy. He's just been a naughty cat lately. I don't know why, but tomorrow I'm going to start letting him out on a nightly basis. And if he gets beat up, he gets beat up, so whatever. But anyways, so I actually tried to apply for a job right now where I was going to go apply for a job on my computer, then realized I said, oh, shit, I can't because the computer doesn't allow me to use that damn thing so I can put up my resume because you can only do from like a PDF thing or something like that. It won't let me do it. So, excuse me, here's the thing. I'm just going to be saying goodbye anyways because tomorrow night after work, after I get off, because I got 8:30 to 5 tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave. And I'm not like I'm just going to walk out, but so it's been enough time, guys. It's like we're done. We are done. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't care to do this anymore. The thing is that I just want to move on and go do something else. I'm going to do that regardless. So even if I don't get a job all the way till next March, it doesn't matter because the plan now is that I'm going to be moving down to Phoenix and hopefully my girlfriend is going to have like a good job lined up where she's making good money. So even if I don't have a job by next March, I'm going to go ahead and go anyways. I go move down there regardless. So, it is what it is. So it's the 27th of October actually, and Halloween's coming up on Thursday. Boom. And then the 1st, it's going to be Friday. Perfect, because that's payday. So I actually got to pay my light bill, but light bill, utilities, and rent, the Coxman's already paid. But anyways, so I'm going to use this opportunity this is part 3 of 3 for the last part of the Chuck Stew Show. And this is it, guys. We are finally done. It is it is finished. It is complete. There is nothing else I need to speak on. There's nothing else that I need to retract. I said everything I was going to say, and everything is just finished. So, anyways, everything is just done. It's complete. It's out. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So, I'm gonna be ending this by talking about my job and how I'm gonna leave because it was a day before Halloween. Is when I first came in to start the job back when I was living at my parents' house. This was back in I believe it was October 30th of 2017, and I technically didn't actually start the job, I believe, until like a week and a half later or like 2 weeks later. It kind of sounds a bit confusing because my boss's boss showed me one time when I technically started, and she said it was like November 13th or something. I'm pretty sure that's incorrect, but I mean, whatever. If it is or isn't, I don't really care. Anyways, it's been 2 years, which feels like this job has just been so, not ridiculously brutal because I've had a lot of good days at this job. I've had a lot of good times at this job for the last 2 years, but this is it. I'm moving on. I am leaving this job. I've been wanting to quit 4 months into this job. I've been wanting to quit and go do something else. So that's going to be the point, and there's a possibility that me and my girlfriend are going to be moving to New Mexico. There's a possibility we're going to do that, and I'm going to be going to college for about the next 8 years or 7.5 years after that to become a clinical psychologist and become a doctor. So there's a possibility we're going to do that because her parents want to basically give us their house that they live in now so they could go get another house. So there's a possibility we're going to be doing that instead. And I know it's a little weird that I'm starting these things so late in life because I'm 31. I just turned 31 years old. It still feels weird, but like it's just still not connecting like in my head. But anyways, it's just that, just some things I've been, not necessarily dealing with, because this year, I would say hands down, this year of my life has been one of the best years I've had in recent memory. Like, when you have a really, really awesome girl come into your life, like you have a really awesome woman, who loves the Lord, who's trying her best, who wants to make you feel special and like just is trying to uplift you, things like that. It's really cool. It can change everything. So, I've said thank you to God, I don't know how many times, for allowing me to be with this woman. So anyways, but this is going to be my goodbye. So instead of applying for an application or putting out the application and sending a resume, since I have to wait till tomorrow to go to the library, or go to my parents' house and do it, I'm just going to say goodbye here, because it's been exactly, whether it be in a couple days or 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. Like, it's done. We're done. So I don't want to be at this job anymore. I'm done with this fucking job. I've hated this fucking job for about a year and a half, more than a year and a half now. I knew these people could not be trusted, like the people that are running the show behind the scenes and the doctors running the show behind the scenes, because I work at a hospital, and I'm just, basically, it feels like high school. This is what this job feels like. Like, even though my friend was telling me there, like, oh, no, man, you got it made. Like, you got it made at this job. Like, shit like that. Like, just trying to boost me up. And, like, no, don't go against the grain. Just, just talk shit behind the scenes, like, just to get it out of you. But don't leave. Don't be negative like that and stuff. It's like, dude, I'm done. So I don't want to be at this job anymore. I've not cared to be at this job for a long period of time. So, like, I appreciate the fact of all the money that they paid me, but I have to go and go do something else. My old friend came in. Haven't seen him in like 6 months or so since he quit, which was like 8 or 9 months ago. Was that probably about 8 months ago that he was forced to quit? So, I mean, the job is bad when they're now giving us free therapy sessions, like sign of a building, like here in Tucson. They're giving us free therapy sessions. You just got to call, leave a message, and they sign you up for a counselor or a psychiatrist. The job is bad when they're giving out therapy. So I would express that this has felt just like high school. It feels like it just feels in a way like a light prison sentence. Working at this fucking job. I hate, I love the people. I love a lot of the people there, but I'm tired of, it's just, the politics has just been god awful. The people running this place are so fucking stupid, and they don't know what they're doing, and they pretend to know what they're doing all the time. Like, it's always shady shit. Like, there is a problem in like every aspect of this job. So I've been trying to be more positive lately and just not try to talk negatively about the job and just, oh, I got a job, so it's, it's not all bad and stuff like that. It is not all bad. It really is not all that bad. I mean, not all that bad, but it's not like all bad. Like, it's not like I'm literally living in a prison, but like half the week, every time I go to work, it feels like that. Like, they run you at this job. So your ass gets run at this job. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't with some of the employees. Like, some of the nurses I work with, I can't fucking stand working with them. Like, because of the whole ego trip and, I'm a mom and bullshit. Like, don't want to hear none of that. It's a mutual respect thing. You respect me, I respect you. And, a lot of the women I work with don't want to do that. So even though most of them are really cool and they're really nice, but we got like a 70% turnover rate. Like even the guy that came and hang out with us, like even though he could have got in trouble for being on our premises, even though technically they're the reason, like the higher ups are the reason why he quit. They basically forced him to quit. He was like, man, there is a lot of new faces at this job. He's like, man, I've been out of here only for like 6-7 months or 8 months or something. And he was like, it's like half the employees are like people I don't recognize. And I said, yeah, because we were hanging out at lunch. I said, yeah, all the fucking cool, like a lot of the fucking cool people I work with left. They quit. So you got to think to yourself, there's something wrong with the job that has like a 70% turnover rate. I'm getting paid shit wages. I get paid $25,000 a year, which I found out after watching Dave Ramsey's show that ain't shit apparently. But they put so many fucking responsibilities in my lap. It is ridiculous. I'm going to be putting out a video on my Christian channel. I felt the need to cuss and everything right now, so I'm throwing it on Chuck Stew. But anyways, on my Christian channel, I'm going to be doing a live video where it's going to be called My Tales of Horror. I worked for this hospital. So I'm going to name it in the video. But anyways, this job is a joke. It's been a joke. I don't understand how some of the people have been at this job more than like 5, 6, 7 years at this job, because they could not keep someone there past 2 years to save their lives. The job is that intense. It's really difficult. And a lot of people say, well, you think it's bad here, you should come from like Banner or the other hospital or Northwest. Like you got to come from one of those hospitals to know like what shit like really is. And it's like, well, maybe just fuck the whole medical field just in general then. How about just fuck the medical field and I should just go into a different field? Because the whole thing just sounded like straight up fucking frog shit to me. So it's just stupid. It's stupid as fuck. I fucking hate working at this job. But I mean, I love the people that I work with, and we crack up and, just act stupid a lot of the times, insulting each other or playing pranks on each other, like stuff like that, like whatever it is. All that, I love that, and I love a lot of the, I love when there's those days where we only have like 30 to 40 surgeries, because then you can get everything done but not be too stressed out. But you have the good sense of satisfaction that you did your job, not with like, oh, now it's like another fucking problem because, oh, well, we're like $80,000 below what we were supposed to be at. So now we need you guys to, tell the doctors to start booking more surgeries and stuff, like trying to put that shit on us. And then they were threatening us, basically saying, oh, we weren't getting a Christmas bonus. Now we are getting a Christmas bonus, but if you slip up, we're going to take it away from you. Even it's just such backhanded, like back alley shit nonstop at this job. Everybody that is over you, like my boss's boss and all them, they're all fucking liars. All of them lie about fucking everything. Like, it's just bullshit. It's a stupid bullshit job. Right. It's just dumb. And I don't know why I have been at this job for such a long time. I mean, the problem is that I've actually applied for their jobs, but there was some dumb shit where I would get the interview, like an on-phone interview, when they would call me back, because some of the jobs I applied to, they would just straight up send me an email saying, oh, we went with another candidate. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm a full-time anesthesia technician. Who's better than me at this kind of job I'm applying for? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So it's just Tucson. It's just fuck. But anyways, like, I had this one interview this one with this guy from this company called Mom's something. It was like a cleaning service where they sent you to like apartment complexes and also like businesses to basically clean for like 6 to 8 hours. So they said maximum amount of time he gets like 32 hours or something like that. And so I said, okay, I would like to take the job, but then but then the guy on the interview said, well, we can't exactly give you full time, even though that's what I applied for. That's what it said on their Craigslist ad. When I went through that and clicked on their website and fill out the application there, it said you could either pick part-time or full-time work. And he said, well, here's the thing. Like, we have to know if you like really want to work hard, and you got to earn it here. Like, we're going to start you out with like 15 to 20 hours a week, and you got to earn your spot. And I said, thank you very much for your time. And that was about it for that. So I'm not going to a fuck ass job, like basically to just like what I want to do was clean because I find it therapeutic to like do deep cleaning on things. That's how I manage my stress. I deep clean my apartment sometimes, but it's just, I thought that was so fucking stupid. Like, some fucking asshole thinks he's like better than me or something. Like, oh, you got to earn your spot. Like, motherfucker, we're cleaning apartment complexes. Like, get the hell off your high horse. It's like going to some business and making minimum wage using a screwdriver to bust clams open. Like, fucking get over yourself, dude. Like, we ain't fucking working with Mother Teresa here with fucking dead bodies and shit. Like, fuck you, dude. So, yeah, that's what the hell's going on with Chuck Stew. Just got to get all that shit off my chest. So, fuck this job. Bye.
Right. Okay. Yeah, like what Chuck Stew just said there. I'm digging that. All right. I agree. Okay, so next one, we're actually going to be doing the after-hour segments, and I may have to fast-forward this because this recording is an hour and 20 minutes.
What's going on? It's the after hours right now.
It's Chuck Stew Show. We back. We back. This is what we were meant to do. Dr. Pearl's Houston Bug. No Christian bullshit. We're here to drink and fucking party. That's what we are. Provide the news. John Pastor Sean is a fucking... He's a fraud. He's a phony. He really loves to just get...
What happened to the recording there?
What's
All right,
going
sorry.
on?
All right, there we go.
Right now.
It's Chuck Stew Show. We back. We fucking back. This is what we were meant to do. Dr. Pearl's Houston Bug. No Christian bullshit. We're here to drink and fucking party. That's what we are. Provide the news. John Pastor Sean is a fucking... He's a fraud. He's a phony. He really loves to just get fucking plastered and talk shit about women and blacks. He doesn't care. He doesn't really give a shit about you. He just wants your money.
I'm just joking, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just joking. So,
He really wishes he could be T.I. and ATL.
no, a lot of people like to throw dice when they're at the club. I throw jokes. So, Buck was talking about on the after hours segment here how he likes to have diarrhea. Who likes to have diarrhea? When sitting on the toilet, your ass is hurting. You're getting the pink sock coming out. Who the fuck wants that?
It's the pink sock.
Who wants that? Not me. Guess who doesn't like to have diarrhea? Me. I don't like it here. Do you take laxatives? No. Dr. Brosey's book, you ever take a laxative?
No, I have not. I've never needed a laxative. I have incredible regularity.
Regularity, what does that mean?
It means I take a shit on a regular basis.
Now we are going to be playing a song.
Good evening, folks.
This is the radio segments after hours. This is the Lava Lamp Lounge with your boy, the man. They call him the Thrilla of the Manila, the Playa of the Himalaya. They call him Tucktown's finest, Dr. Pearl's book, and he's going to be back for song tonight. And what song have we got on deck?
Oh, shit. Well, let's see.
The song you memorized when you were a kid?
No, I ain't playing that shit. I'm going to play some old school. I'm going to play some Tom Jones. What do you think about that?
You know, I actually just listened to last Friday, The Ghost of Tom Jones, and I forgot how much I love that song.
Who's the Ghost of Tom Jones? What's that guy?
But they covered it, so I don't know who did it.
Yeah, I'm talking about real Tom Jones. Apparently this guy fucked like so many women, it was like ridiculous. Like, he was such a playboy. Look at him.
Was he a Gene Simmons kind of guy?
Yeah. He liked a lot of ass. Bouncing in his face. But female ass, though. That makes a difference. To some of you, it may not.
I mean, some guys, New Jack would say you put the dick in the ass, you both blow up. But, I mean, hey, but if you straight and what's the definition of sodomy?
Isn't that basically inserting the penis into any orifice other than the vagina?
Yes, that's correct. So sodomy can actually be performed by a straight guy. Do you know that? So,
well, I don't give a shit because my dick sucked feels real good. I don't tell you. I'm sorry. Sorry to say, but I don't know. The mouth is just like perfect for the penis if you think about it. Hey.
Damn it.
We missed
There's fucking Beavis fighting Beavis here. Like, I don't want to see
What do you
that.
expect on free TV? You ain't gonna get the biggest of the big. What do you want? You want the brown guy with the black and white shorts? The brown guy.
And who's the second one? Shane Dawson? Like,
You want the black guy, the brown guy with the brown and white trunks, the brown guy with the brown and white trunks.
I want the brown guy with the brown
What do you
black
How
trunks.
about the red gloves or the blue gloves? That's how we're gonna find
Yeah, I want the blue bloods.
Blue gloves.
I want blue bloods. You want to take a liquor shot?
Yeah. Blue gloves.
Now, by liquor shot, I mean
I mean a real shot.
we can connect this to the Bible.
A real
somehow.
motherfucking.
Like,
You know your characters in the Bible. That was a dead book.
Rob! Since they're not on your
See, this is Chuck Stew. This is the real Chuck Stew.
Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and get to the news.
Let's
get to the
He doesn't want to be a pastor. He doesn't really give a shit.
No, I don't.
He wants to drink and fuck and all.
I do.
That's his real desire. He wants to give in to his carnal desire.
Right.
He wishes
I do. I'm sorry.
He thinks he's hard.
I thought I was hard.
We just destroyed this.
Oh, the Democratic debate, September 3rd, 2019, top 10 candidates on stage together 4 hours ago. Dr. Pearl's used a book and Buck Strickland. What do you guys both think of the Democratic debate? Who the fuck? Here's the next question. Who's going against Trump in the Republican debate?
No one. Trump's automatically the candidate.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
That don't sound
I
right.
mean, usually, unless the president is particularly unpopular, but I don't think I've ever heard of it. Yeah, because he's only had one term, so technically he's due for a second. So he's going to be
Oh,
the Republican's
He's
choice.
not due for a second. Remember George Bush from The Simpsons only served, him and Jimmy Carter only served one term.
Yeah, but that was Jimmy Carter was in the 70s and Bush was in the 90s. You know, it hasn't happened in a long ass time.
Oh, really?
George H.W. was the last president to have one term.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Since then we've had two presidents, but they both had two terms.
What do you think, Buck? Oh, no, you're fucking
We've
talking
had
on the
three-
damn show.
No,
I don't
we've
need you to
had,
fucking-
we've had three presidents. Count Clinton, fucking Bill Clinton.
You know, he got the lowest voter turnout in the history of voting. Bill Clinton did. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, I don't understand what the hell this means. God damn it, Chuck Stew's back. Chuck Stew's back in the saddle. He's back in the action. He's looking up the shit that you people want to hear about. You people want to know about because if it doesn't come out of my mouth, hey, it comes from the horse's mind.
Yeah.
Like what we said in season 1 for Dr. Bug, and then the horse's ass, that's my mouth. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Your mouth's the equivalent of a horse's
well, horse's ass, okay. So, look,
penis.
do one of the jokes you do on stage. Give us one joke.
I may not be a faggot, but Red Lobster coupons are Red Lobster coupons.
I don't get it. Give us another
This
joke.
sucks dick. That's why.
I'm gonna suck those fucking dicks for all the prawns in the world, okay?
He loves prawns, folks.
Prawns. I want the prawns.
He loves prawns. The fucking shellfish
The
prawns.
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 You mean, what are you saying, prawns or prawns?
Proms.
He's back in prawns.
Proms, like high school
I'm
proms.
gonna take another hit. 1 second.
I thought you said PRONGS, prawns.
What about proms, like high school prawns?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie
Yeah.
plans to use contract as collateral for a larger investment potential.
Unusual.
I don't know how he can do
that. Spencer.
I don't know how he can use his contract, which is owned by a team.
Let me read that. I'm sorry. I'm a little. Let me go up. How do you go up?
Oh, you want to go back up to the...
Let me what's the Spencer Dinwiddie plans to use contract as collateral for larger investment potential. I think that's quite fine. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He's in front of a bunch of computers. he's got an old school phone. He's got an old school phone. He's got a what are those called? Desktop phones? No,
Right,
it's
desktop phones?
No, it's landline. He's on a landline phone.
A desktop
Which went obsolete after we
Robbery
installed 5G towers in the fucking countryside.
Shams Kocharania reports
Shams
that
Kocharania.
Spencer Dinwiddie
Did we?
intends to use his 3-year, $34 million contract as an investment vehicle, essentially selling bonds in himself to give him a much larger pool of money to use now.
I don't know what the fuck any of that was.
Here's how the Athletic writer describes these Dinwiddie bonds would work.
Oh, well, there you go.
In a securitization, the borrower gives up some future income in return for a smaller lump sum payment. But the borrower, in this case Dinwiddie, then has more money to immediately invest than he otherwise would. A token is a digital currency term. The bond exists in the digital currency.
That's like too much.
What are you talking about?
That is too much shit.
I thought he was being traded to a different
According
team.
to sources, this Dinwiddie bond would pay investors principal back and interest, which would be covered by what the Nets owe him.
No, I'm getting pissed.
Yeah, it's...
What is that? I thought that meant he was using it as
No,
currency.
he's basically putting his contract on, like, that people can, like, invest in it.
What?
It's really
I don't
stupid.
understand.
I don't need
Just tell them to shut the fuck up.
Tell him to shut the hell
You're
up.
playing basketball.
Play basketball.
That's all you're good at, okay?
Right.
Get back to the bus, okay?
Oh, you want to talk about Dr. Buck Neuralink?
No, I don't want to hear about that.
Okay, well, how about how Money Mayweather died today?
Why? Are we gonna like all get implanted?
No, yeah, but I'm gonna refuse it. I'm not taking that shit. I'm sorry. I don't care what the hell the government says. I'm gonna move to Canada. If they say the Neuralink, sorry, that's by law. You kind of have to go get the 10-minute surgery. No, I'm not doing. No, I'm sorry. You can put a fucking gun in my head and pull the trigger. I'm not doing it. So fuck off with that. So you know what I'm talking about. Did you see Elon Musk? He has a new company called Neuralink. Did you read about that? It's a 15-minute surgery that would be at our job. It's a computer chip that gets implanted into your brainstem, and then you can download information from PDFs that you plug into the computer. The computer goes in your brain. So they explain it like Elon explained it like if you want to read an entire book, you just plug the thing in, and like in a minute, it gets processed in your brain where you can see your thoughts. So,
That's
what do
crazy.
you think about that?
I mean, that dude, Elon's crazy.
666.
You know,
Does it ring a bell to you?
it's probably bad, but people aren't going to stop it, so.
No.
See? Beefy, short, but fat dick. I am that ape.
Yeah, I am that age.
What's that?
I don't know. I think we just said it once.
I don't remember. I am that ape.
Yeah. I think we say things and I just remember them. I am that ape, but
Fat
we did.
I am that rape. Oh, fuck this.
I wrote this shit. It took me like a half hour to write all this shit. But all my confidence aura, I'm throwing it in here right now. It's just confidence.
No, you just have to do your ducks on that one.
Okay, and that was the after hours segment. Huh. So that was some stuff that was whoops, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting there.
Oh wait, what's this beer? Is this the one I was drinking just now? I got
Right.
beer? Well shit.
Here's a continuation on
Dr.
that.
Pearl's Houston book. He is a man that double fists drinks. So, and we're actually watching NXT October 3rd, 2019. I don't know what episode this is.
Yeah.
For the third to last episode. So,
Oh, guys, I'm actually just going to go ahead and delete this because there actually wasn't that much talking on this part. So we're going to go to the first commercial.
I just got to get this off my chest. I just heard on the Dave Ramsey show that on an episode from yesterday that a kid bought a car from his mother and he was working at the Amazon warehouse, not really making that much money. Like he was like $50,000 a year, but he said This is the shocking part. I mean, I don't know, guys. My chew heart can't take it. You guys know how cheap I am, other than coffee and food. But when I blow money on myself, I buy a $2-3 DVD or a $5 video game. This guy, car that he's freaking out about, where Dave Ramsey said you got to sell the car, and then you have to get a savings. So just in case if Chrysler sues you or something like that, $480 car payment to lease a car a month. $480. What? Is he leasing DJ Khaled's car? Is he leasing that $300,000 Spider car that guy Tyga owns? How are you going to make a payment? I don't understand. I think even $300 a month for any kind of vehicle to lease for a car is too much money. And this kid was 18 years old, and he bought the car from his mom. It must have been a really expensive car. I don't really know how leasing works with vehicles. Be it the different car dealerships. I don't really know how that much how that stuff works. But $480 a month for a lease on a car, a thing you drive around to get places. I am oh, my heart's fluttering now. I just saw it. Woo! My chew heart can't take it, sir. Sir, please. Oh, man, that is way too much money.
I make the final decision. Just delete it.
Right?
Ryan, why don't you
Okay. So that was the 480 car payment commercial. 2 minutes. Next, we're going to go back to, let's see, what's the next part of the episode here? It is called New Show.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Pastor Sean. Sorry, I'm gas. Excuse me. I'm going to have a bad allergies right now. I got a weird headache. Once again, even though I slept most of the night, I think I didn't really dream. So it's 2 days in a row of not that much sleep, so I feel really tired right now. I did sleep, I think, maybe 6 hours last night, but I don't know. Everything's just out of whack again. But anyways, welcome to Death Church Radio. Death Church Radio podcast, and also the Sean C. Stookie Show on Facebook. And, I want to just get this off my chest because I'm just a little confused as to what I just heard on, that bumper sticker says "Got Faith" with a bunch of pictures of the American flag colors on a bunch of different symbols on this person's Mariner. Anyways, so, I was listening to the Dave Ramsey show, and I've actually been watching this for about a month now. I used to sort of listen to him here and there at work, when we could get him on the AM station, in the anesthesia room. But, he had a new episode yesterday. He has a 4-hour show, 5 days a week. But a woman called in stating that she thinks that she's being kind of a snobby person by focusing too much on the fact that her boyfriend is coasting, from what she said, or what Dave Ramsey said, coasting. He makes about $30,000 a year, which is about what he makes more than what I make, but and from what it sounds like, it's kind of like a job where it's a sort of a pseudo accounting job for a small business. So, it makes me a little mad because it sounds like I work much, much harder than this guy, and I make $25,000 a year, so it's not good. But kind of makes you think, why am I still at this job again for the 100th time? Anyways, so here's the thing. Sorry, I got a crick in my neck also. So, here's the thing with that. She makes twice the amount of money. And she called into the show saying, I think I'm being snobby, but it just bugs me that even though he's a very strong spiritual man, he's a very strong, devout Christian man, He's okay with coasting in his life. He's 36 and he's okay with just doing the bare minimum just to eat, to live. And, you know, I personally don't see anything wrong, but because that's what society pressures onto men is to, like, oh, well, you have to be a doctor or you have to be these things that makes a lot of money. Like, you have to do these things or you're not going to be respected or found to be sexually attractive, you know, just things like that. So, here's the thing. He was explaining on the show that was basically something I saw in a Jordan Peterson clip from one of his college lectures where he explained with this axis graph of if you go on a date, a woman, and you're considering marriage, the thing is that women will go on their level financially and power and up, where men will go on their level and down and date downwards. So basically what she was trying to communicate on the show is that she... Oh, let me turn that off. I apologize, guys. Okay, so anyways, the thing is that he is not sexually attractive to her. She likes women, unfortunately, like to have men be on their levels and up. Like women, it's like this weird natural thing that Jordan Peterson talked about, this about power and prestige and money. Like money is like the main thing. They want men that are like go-getters and want to, show, like huge initiative, I guess I'm trying to say here. So,
Right.
So she was saying she was being snobby, and
Well, aircraft report.
I would have had a completely different opinion where I would have seen this to be something that I would perceive to be negative and something that would have made me angry just taking the side of a man. But sorry, just a second, I gotta order my drink.
Okay, so was new show. Next, we're gonna go Huck Stew After Hours.
This is gonna be an hour and a half recording.
Okay. Are we keeping what we had before?
Oh yeah, I already saved it.
We're going to Ram. I found one.
And the log will take not 1 foot, but 2. Turn them sideways and stick them straight up your rectum. All said and done. All the smoke is cleared. All the rocks banned.
Is there talking in this?
Chanting his name. Rocky. Rocky.
I don't know if there's talking in this. Okay, there's no talking in this.
This is gonna be an hour.
Okay.
I think the final is just delete it. Why? I want to delete it.
Hey guys, just at work. Joel Pell, Jeremy.
Sarah Wynn,
So you and Brianna are back together, huh?
Smooth Criminal.
No,
Third time's the charm?
13, 12. Either one of those.
What happened?
13 or 12.
What happened?
Why did you break open?
Well, no, why'd you get back together?
Oh, she got a fat ass. She's like, I miss you. I was like, okay, let me pick up my stuff. And then,
What am I supposed to say to that?
I can't help it. She knows her way around like Dawn. I can't help it. The power you women have over us. That Dawn work.
Hey,
So
man.
you went and picked up your stuff and she just sucked her dick?
Yeah, well, like, there's more stuff in between.
What?
More stuff in between.
There's more than the plot. I mean,
More than that, but yeah, that was like the plot.
he doesn't remember the plot. He just remembers the dick suck.
Oh, the Magnum. That's what the second Sunday was. It was Thunder Gun 4. So they did the review.
Yeah, I want to see that one too.
Funny as hell. I like that.
Arnold Palmer, why'd you die? Also, Rob, at the end of the song, I wrote at the end of my lyrics, I don't know if I'm still going to use it. I'm going to end the song with saying thank you for the inspiration memory, Skilo. I don't know if you want to use that or not. Whoa! Did you buy the same slides I own? Slides? Yeah.
That's pretty good, lady.
Oh, no, Brad, I got these for me. It's the same shit I wear, but mine's white.
I told her I was like yours. She got me wearing. Pretty cool.
Man, that was
What
pretty
are you
nice.
saying I need to?
She wants to go bowling with you, right?
Well, fuck, let's do it. Come on. Lady likes bowling. Lady's been in the league for 10 years.
She was. You were.
Yeah, her and Vanilla used to
I
be in
just
the
need
league.
it.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Rock that rap.
Yeah. That moment, man.
I'm gonna call off the.
Weed. Horny it makes me. Yoda's back. Yoda's back.
Okay, so I gotta have to get this close to you.
Oh, yeah, man. We're doing podcast rapping now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Your eyes are glassy as shit.
Hey, don't make fun of me with that. Bitch, tell me to sound good.
Oh,
Pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
Really does.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Am I shopping at TJ Maxx right now? When did Walmart get turned? Is it the 7 p.m. sale? Let me get some flows at me right now. Oh, this song goes out to a very special someone. Ah, shit. That was the drop right there. Okay.
Okay. Oh shit, how was this wrong?
Fuck. He didn't go by a 4, it went by 3. All right.
Okay, so what do you want to say before the drop, dude?
All that shit I just.
You already did it. So.
I'll just go back to
the drop.
maybe a part before the drop.
I
I'll
can
start
cut her
rapping.
off at the drop, though.
Oh, okay. Let's do that. Walmart get turned. Yeah. Let me get some flows at me right now. Right here is where it drops. This song goes out to a very special someone. God damn. Right.
It's kind of
Here's 10 grand.
You should just keep ranting. Like after that, like,
Okay.
yeah, that's funny as hell. Oh shit, like you didn't come in, but then you come in rapping at that part after right here, right?
Oh.
Remember that?
Yes.
Get your verse.
All right.
Like you rant a little bit more, but then it's gonna come in and it's gonna do it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be funny because like you're gonna come in like all serious and funny. Okay. You got this. Hold on.
Ah, shit. Where's the drop at? Oh, no, we got a little bit of time. I'm like, Chance, where's my fucking peg? I'm doing any of this shit to get my money. All right. It's a night with great gifts, tumbleweed, Wilton, and rolling with stick thickets. I got the ticks, we going to the party. Sometimes I act smarmy, army, but when she acts, it feels like it's tearing me. Her life is realism of things in actuality. Well, fuck so bad, this person status, mental salary. Daddy's mentality is God orientated. I'm just a little dream from a crew who never made it. Regina lost her faith with Kathy Bates. Mine's like spinning plates. It's darkest night, a little too late. Now, little BD in 365 days annual plus some. Load up the mic and I cuss what some shit. I got such a good fucking line. Damn it.
That's right. Continue on.
There was like another thing where it let up, and there's gonna be another drop there. There's like a build up there.
We were rapping it.
keep walking away from the mic, like when I'm rapping. I gotta just stand right here. Sounds like going in and
I
out.
want to hear it, actually. I want to hear it. Because it might be like, I've heard that in a couple songs that made sense. So, we'll see if that's true.
Where you going, buddy? Where's Presley at? Presley? You turn around, he's like got the rope in his mouth. The cat?
It's hard to hear.
Alright, yeah, let's do it again.
I mean, you're fine. If you're going to do it that fast, then you don't need to be able to get it.
But I've got to make sure it stands still, like right here.
Well, I think you were standing reasonably still. It's just like such like a technical verse, like you're doing like really fast, like power rapping this.
I think I can do it.
There were times when I felt like you were almost gonna lose it, but you kept it going. All right, well, I'm gonna do them these guys.
Otherwise, I did all those push-ups.
Yeah, like you're working too hard. All right, that's cool.
I'm gonna stand right here.
I'm muting this. We'll redo it again.
Okay. Let's try it.
Woo!
Ooh. Yes, I'm cooking. Some girls really be claiming he's my world, but this is your fourth world in 2 months. Are you trying to build a solar system? Isn't that with crickets? Tumbleweed thickets, Will-Team rolling out with stick thickets. I got the tickets, we going to the party, and sometimes I act a little smarmy, alarm me. But when she acts like it's like a tear in me, her life is in my realism of things and actuality. Fuck who's the baddest of person depends on salary. And daddy's mentality is God orientated. I'm this limit drain till the crew never made it. Regina losing faith like Kenty Bates, mind like spinning plates. Is it darkest before the night? A little too late? Nah. I mean, that's not what I'm thinking. Little BD, that's 365 and a +1. Load up the mic and cuss one. Cuss when I plus from getting down with a freight train. Say and stand to the blessing. Maintain, leave the trail life simple and plain. The post office leaves you like leather in cold weather. Weather 3 months is enough to be tough. Beaten with the bad of sensual. Seasonal, temporary, new bats, pewter case, flapping with Zubat, USB, SB, robbing foreigners, new bounce, loose souls, and the ripping our green cards. All they be hanging, the 666 wickedness. 3 months from a trial, man, what is this? Used for the Unabomber manifesto, was cooking spaghetti with a pinch of the pesto. It's okay, it's never too late to escape the barren state. Keep up your head, Ray-Ang, I'll keep the static like wool fabric. Island Dad, Mr. Bad, crash, crack your ogre's cabbage. Right there. You're like, fucked up with the word there. It's still like went together, so. Alright.
What'd you say?
We fucking did it. Fucking did it, Drew. Why is it so irritating? Because they're stupid as shit. It's like, oh shit, you do something. Ew, no way. Like a slobber's all over it. Is it slobber on your knobber? Oh, fuck, no, I'm freaking out. You're a giant pretzel. Right. Come on. I got arms in my shoulders and shit. Medium Annie. Oops.
Okay. Gotta stop that sound. Okay, let's get past that sound.
Mark, what you don't understand. Right? I'm Jeremy. I'm doing my job. I don't need to get on my back neck and just bark at him. Right? That's not funny.
There you got the Ace Hardware.
They are hiring full time. That's what I was looking at. Oh, Jeremy, let's just order now. You look a little busy. Here, let me do a better job here. He goes, oh, are you looking for a job or something? And he's like, yeah, looking for a job. Looking for a job. Paying for the pool. There it goes. It's too fucking. It's too terrible. No. Or that cat. No. Right. The cat? Let me see. It's probably called the no cat.
Also fast forward to this part.
Presley grows me sometimes.
Presley Fresh.
Yeah, I filmed it once. I deleted it though.
Paying for the pool.
You know, buddy, sometimes I just wake up in the morning and Presley's just fucking on top of me as my eyes are opening.
King of the Hill is one of our favorite animated series of all time.
You just eat my head.
Not alone, as our last video about why the show needs to be rebooted has already racked up over a
Stink of the hill.
Stink of the hill.
So I don't want to do smooth criminal. Some sucks. This one. There we go. That one. We're gonna wrap on that.
Oof.
Ew, pointy. Oh, slimy. Oh,
What do you want the song to be called?
What was it? USPS doesn't pop for just wrong code.
yes. I got a couple tracks I saved here, Rob. I have Hentai the Moon Pokemon. I have Woke Fest, Grease Me Up Society, A Gorilla of My Dreams.
Would you like to be featured in this song? You choose to decline.
Sure. I just don't know rap on it. I hear it and it's important.
How do you spell Anton LaVey?
ANTON/LAVEY.
You guys want to rap?
Weird song. What the fuck?
You guys want to put a beat of me smacking my ass over?
I mean, I guess we could. Hold on, let me get lyrics.
Good on the one beat.
Let me get lyrics, hold on.
My ass, 'cause I'm so fly.
Nah,
I'm
put my ass over the beat.
Fucking McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, we got our wings. We're gonna eat.
my ass.
You can make ribs.
They make ribs now?
Yeah.
They do?
They do.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me rose back.
Back again.
Holy fuck!
Paying for porn.
Remember we were talking about like that woman at McDonald's last time we were there? Just called her fat bitch or something.
Fuck. Who was it?
I don't know. Some woman that was like giving our food and we kept talking about her.
Fuck you barking at? Do you want to play or just fucking say something?
The make rib.
Hey, shot on one up, play fetch.
Hey, shut up! I want to play fetch. He says like that.
Why'd you got your ears up? You getting pissed? Channeling fucking deal right now. Now you even say hi to me. You really get the couch. All these dogs want attention. These dogs are craving attention.
They are craving attention.
You're my son.
Are they really back?
Yeah, I think they're back.
Shit.
Like for a week.
Okay. Okay, that is it. So that is it for the after hours segment. And then I'm going to end this with another episode of New Show.
Okay,
That will
guys,
be
sorry
it.
about that. No. Okay, so just want to talk about on the show today. All the stuff like I was saying. She was saying that she was being a snob. I know I've said this a bunch of times. I'm gonna quit explaining the show. Okay, so I've already explained it enough. I just try to work it out in my head because I'm so tired. But so the thing is that women just naturally. I'm not sure if this. I mean, these are biblical principles. It's when a man doesn't want to work hard and basically live by the Protestant work ethic. Then it kind of turns into a problem. So with the woman that you're with, because all attractive women like it when a guy shows his fangs. So that's what Jordan Peterson was talking about in this short clip I watched once. That it's like a teeter-totter. You can have these nice things, but you're gonna have to sacrifice your relationship. Like, see, if you become an anesthesiologist because you want a trophy wife, right? So, or you just want the woman that you're dating to heavily respect you, but it's a teeter-totter. Like, you have to play it's like a mind game you have to play with yourself, because then you're going to have to sacrifice the time in a relationship because you're going to be gone all the time working or going to school to better yourself. Like, just things like that. Like, here's what I would say if I was Dave Ramsey. Unfortunately, even though this is going to be a hard discussion to have, you're going to have this tough discussion with your boyfriend, because he was talking to the woman. That's cool that he's very devout to the Lord, because, okay, I kind of have the right of way there, but sure. Anyways, sorry, I'm driving around town. This is what I would say is you need to have a sit down with him and say, look, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but you need to have more initiative. I personally don't believe in that, but I could see how a lot of women will find that upsetting, that they're making twice the money and doing a lot more work and putting in the hours and stuff like that when the man just wants to coast. I mean, I did watch a documentary a couple of months, like 2 months ago, that I was talking to my dad about this guy named Minnesota Flats, who was supposedly one of the greatest billiards players of all time, and he said in the documentary that he was very proud of the fact that he was a pool shark, and he's never had to be a 9-to-5 kind of guy. So I don't think anything's wrong with that. Like, I've had 27 jobs. This is my 27th job. I mean, there is something in there, like in my heart, that does bug me sometimes of, I should have made better life decisions with school and getting proper financing and, just things like that. Making big sacrifices in order to go be somebody because I would, if college wasn't so expensive, I would love to become a clinical psychologist. That's what I want to be, if not, pastor also. So, personally, I don't like money. I hate it. I hate the fact that that so many men worship money, and then it's just like, it just comes off as really like sickly and fickle to me. Because, Dave Ramsey says, it says in the book of Proverbs that you're supposed to inspire to achieve more while you're still spiritually content. So, not indignation, what was that other word he used? I forgot, but he was basically talking about initiative. There you go. He wanted this guy to take initiative and just learn to better yourself instead of just coasting and just paying off things little by little. But Jesus, who's the Son of Man, who goes over King Solomon in the book of Proverbs, was homeless because he was so poor. He's the Son of God, and this is who we're supposed to exemplify. So that's where I don't agree with Dave Ramsey. It's not like, look, I can understand that the woman It would just be easier if the woman just said, you know, I just find him sexually attractive. So, you know what? I think if he just is just not that kind of guy, maybe we should just be friends instead. You know, I think that's the most appropriate action. Like, that's the best action to take. That's what I would tell her, that basically what he said on the show. So, look, if you don't have a just natural initiative, you just don't really care that much as to I don't know, being better financially, then, you know, maybe we should just be friends, and then I should just take this off season to go date other guys, you know, in the church. So that's how I would see that. I mean, this is a weird subject for me to talk about personally. I mean, so I don't know why I'm talking on this subject exactly. I just thought it was interesting, being that I saw that Jordan Peterson video. I'm not really sure what it was called. I think it had to do with something with careers and dating. It was called Careers and Dating or something like that. And then he used the example of that he had a client with this woman who works as a partner in a law firm, and she makes a lot of money, but she was burned out at her job, like at the age of 35. It was something like that, saying, you know what, I'm sick of working 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I get an acceleration from these cases. I make a lot of money, but she was saying, I'd rather just marry a man for him to do that, and I want to get pregnant and raise kids instead. She was basically saying, I'm tired. She was explaining to him in like a private session that I'm tired of being this person. It was exhilarating for the first couple of years, but, you know, I just don't want this. And, you know, just most women come to that. I mean, I would say most, but a lot of women come to that conclusion later in life. I think when they notice that their biological clock is ticking for having kids. So, you know, I mean, me personally, I'm more of like the Charles Bukowski kind of guy, like a nomad drifter kind of guy. Like, I don't really care about money that much. I think it is superficial and it's fickle. I'm not saying from like a hippie standpoint, because if you guys know me, I think the 60s is what really hurt America, and it was just basically a demonic wave that came in with the music and the culture and everything like that. But then it was also because of World War II, if you really think about it, because people were just so disinherited, disenfranchised, and didn't really know that, like, everything was just so dark and sad all the time, because 96 million people were murdered or died or killed, I don't know, and it mostly, you know, it was mostly innocent people. Okay, I'm going off on a thing here. I'm just gonna take a sip of the coffee. We'll get back to the call. Okay, so here's my thing. That's how I would fix the situation. I would tell her, have an uncomfortable sit down with him and just ask him straight up, what is it that you want out of life? And if he says, well, these are the things I want, and it just doesn't connect with you, it's just because you guys are just two different people. He ain't bad, you ain't bad. No one's at fault.
All right, I'm just going to stop it there. All right, so thank you guys for listening. And this was the end of the Chuck Stu Show. Goodbye. You know, such a downer note.